Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey through one of the most powerful and emotional stories in the world of Battle Through the Heavens, the tragic and deeply romantic tale of Queen Medusa, also known as Kai Lin. Her life was one of solitude, sacrifice, and silent love. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the story of a woman whose icy heart was slowly melted by a young man destined for greatness. In the harsh world of cultivation, where strength reigns supreme and compassion is often seen as weakness, Queen Medusa stood tall as the ruler of the Snake People tribe. Her beauty was unmatched, her gaze cold, and her strength awe-inspiring. She carried the pride of her people and the burden of survival. Feared by many, respected by more, she built her reputation not with kindness, but through sheer dominance and unwavering command. But even the strongest have dreams. Even the coldest hearts crave warmth. In a desperate attempt to protect her tribe and break through the limits of her bloodline, Queen Medusa took a risk no ordinary soul would dare. She merged with the legendary seven-colored heaven-swallowing python. This transformation, while promising immense power, also carried a grave danger: the loss of her human self, her identity, even her very soul. And it was in this vulnerable, chaotic state that fate introduced her to Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan, the boy once mocked for losing his talent, now on a journey to reclaim his dignity and power, stumbled upon the evolving Queen Medusa while searching for a heavenly flame. Their encounter was fierce, the battle intense, and in the end, he did the unthinkable: he sealed her soul within his own body. From enemies locked in deadly combat, their relationship took a strange and unexpected turn. Trapped within Xiao Yan, Queen Medusa was furious, proud, and unrelenting. But Xiao Yan didn't treat her like a captive. He treated her like a person. He spoke to her with patience, never belittled her pride, and never crossed the line. Slowly, the unspoken tension between them turned into something else: curiosity, understanding, and something far more dangerous for a woman like her: affection. Over time, Queen Medusa regained her physical body. She could have ended him. She could have returned to her throne, leaving Xiao Yan behind like a mere stepping stone. But she didn't. Something had changed. She stayed. She fought at his side, watched him grow stronger, and began to see him not just as a man, but as someone who saw her not as a monster, not as a tool, but as a woman. Their bond deepened, and although neither of them dared to speak it aloud at first, their feelings were clear. She stood beside him through countless battles. She protected him in silence. She followed him across empires, and eventually, she bore his child, a daughter named Xiao Xiao. That moment marked the softest chapter in her life. Once a queen who ruled with steel and venom, Kai Lin became a mother. She nurtured her daughter with fierce love, showing a side of herself no one thought existed. And for Xiao Yan, she became not just an ally, but a lifelong partner. In a world filled with betrayal and war, theirs was a rare connection built on trust, respect, and the kind of love that does not demand attention, it simply endures. Xiao Yan honored her, not only as the mother of his child but as his first wife. And while the world may have questioned it, he never did. Because she had proven herself, not just with power, but with loyalty, sacrifice, and a love so deep she once risked losing herself to protect him. Queen Medusa's story isn't tragic because she died. No, she lives. She stands beside Xiao Yan, raising their daughter, continuing to protect their family and people. But it is still tragic. In another way, tragic because for so long, she had to carry everything alone. Tragic because it took years of pain before anyone truly saw the heart hidden beneath her cold expression. Tragic because her love was silent, hidden behind pride, waiting patiently to be understood. And in the end, it was. She was never broken, never defeated. Instead, she was loved, cherished, and finally, truly seen. From a cold-blooded ruler feared across the continent, to a mother and wife whose quiet strength supported one of the greatest heroes of their time, Queen Medusa's story is a reminder that even in the most ruthless world, love can bloom in silence and strength can wear the face of sacrifice. If you felt moved by this story and want more deep dives into the characters of Battle Through the Heavens and other epic tales, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.